I don't know if it's the cynicism that comes with old age. I've just turned 46, I'm afraid. But I'm finding it depressingly desperate that Christina Hoff Sommers has just published an article called How to Make Feminism Great Again. But if she's 20 years my senior, why hasn't she caught cynicism first? I said before that I won't identify as an anti-feminist because I don't want to define myself in opposition to something else, but rather identify myself in terms of what I am for. Nor do I want to alienate a potential ally that may still, however misguidedly in my view, identify individually as a feminist. However, they would have to be deluded to think that there still remains a reasonable, progressive and socially beneficial movement in any shape or form going under the banner of feminism. What I might be willing to accept is that there may be some isolated, free-thinking individuals who have separated from the herd to continue their practice of a dead faith. I might count Christina Hoff Sommers as one of these. But the appearance of this article is as pitiful as CPR performed upon the corpse at a dead relative's funeral. As I write, Sommers' Facebook link to the article has 243 shares, but I am willing to wager that not one of those shares was by someone who considers themselves to be a feminist. So to whom are they virtue signalling? The contemporary propaganda-doped cultists that make up the feminist host won't be impressed by the endorsement of a bullet-point assassination of their most deeply held articles of faith. And what nostalgia-tripping veterans of the second wave fail to understand is the reason the only millennials willing to carry the flag are delusional is because you have to be delusional to believe that a movement of the expansion of rights for women retains any useful function in the present culture in which all of its legitimate goals have already been met. Any future generation of women seeking equal treatment of men is unlikely to identify with the name feminist, since the bulk of the challenge they will face will be undoing the damage caused by the victimhood politics of the current wave. Desperate attempts to reinvest the name with nobility or dignity are doomed to heartache and disappointment. You'll earn yourself contempt from the majority of those who still identify as feminist, and from those who don't, you will at best earn pity. Furthermore, to those of a men's rights orientation, sharing links to Sommers' articles in hopes of persuading your cult-indoctrinated feminist friends that you're still sort of a feminist really, why bother? They have already demonstrated repeatedly they do not care about you, and hiding behind the skirts of a mother figure who will speak for you will, however base she is, not persuade them that this heretical work that demystifies their demonology is anything other than mansplaining by proxy. Give it up, plough your own furrow, and go your own way.